One issue is you.
Back up.
You.
Really? What
it's
is
you.
it? What might that be?
It's you.
Okay, come back again.
You.
Man, you heard Black China. Moxley, you are the problem. Man, let's go. I'm back on my BS. Hey, what's going on YouTube land? It's me, TJ, and welcome to my YouTube channel, Wrestling Nostalgia. And I'm back at it again with yet another wrestling content video. So, I'm back on my BS. I don't care. I'm going to keep my foot on AEW's neck. I don't care. If I don't like something, I'm going to speak on it, okay? If you don't like it, oh well, get over it. Because this video is a dragging of John and Moxley, okay? A far cry from Dean Ambrose. And I tell you one thing, this is utter BS. Like I said, this was the worst decision Tony Khan has ever made, to not pivot and then just put the championship on Swerve Strickland. This was not a good move. This is not good heat. This is go away heat. Please learn the difference, because I understand that you don't really understand that. Because if you did, you would have put the championship on Swerve Strickland. This is utter like BS, like for real, because there's no way in the world, after all the outrage, at like, come on, like 5-6 months of him being world champion, he has not elevated anybody. Nobody is really watching this product like that. The numbers are going down. I don't understand. What are you doing, Tony Khan? Like, what? You were on a good run and you ruined it with this. Bro, it's nothing like a main event that is flatlined to just sink and plummet a whole pay-per-view. I'm sorry. And it was actually, from what I heard, some decent matches, but because of the lackluster ending, and from what I heard, that John Moxley and Swerve match was not all that. And then speaking of which, yo, and to think I was really going to order that pay-per-view event, but some say, hold up. I don't think Swerve gonna win this. And I had a feeling, and I'm so glad I went with my gut, because I was about to spend my last little $50-something on the pay-per-view and watch it, and I was like, this is going to be my first one. They're going to do the right decision. I said, no, they're not. They're not going to pivot. They're going to sit up there and pull a Vince McMahon move and still go with what's not working. Like they did with Triple H, the whole Reign of Terror. This is worse than that. I don't care what nobody say. This is on the lines of the Reign of Terror, because nobody asked for this. Oh, I'm trying to shape and remold AEW into what I wanted. Oh, I hope not. I hope not. Because this is not shaping up at all any good. This is not it. You don't need no more Moxleys, okay? You can bring your Dean Ambroses, but baby, keep the Moxleys at home. This is intoxicating and not in a good way. This is just not it. I don't know what direction they're going in, because from what I heard, the reports are saying, they're saying that it's going to be Darby Allin that's going to take the world championship from John Moxley. If so, then he needs to do it at All in Texas, because I'm pretty sure it's not going to be at the next pay-per-view event. They're going to do it on a big stage, and being as though that All in Texas is like their next big event outside of All in London, I don't... Oh my goodness. And honestly, as bad as this is, I feel like they would do some crap like have him go over both of them, both Will Ospreay and Darby Allin. I don't know why they would do that. I don't know why. Like, it's not good. The only reason why I feel like they're doing this and like still sticking to their guns on this is because of the whole, oh, well, John took us through the pandemic era. Okay, that was back then. That was back then, okay? That was back then. Leave that back then. We don't care in this current era on John Moxley or his Death Rider storyline. This is dead on arrival. What do you not see? Are you delusional? Do you think this is good, Tony Khan? Like, am I blind? Like, seriously. I'm sorry, all of y'all, the rest of y'all can glaze Tony Khan and be like, this is the greatest ever. Oh, this is awesome. You do that. You go over there to his channel and you comment on there and say how great the Death Riders is and everything like that. And this is how I know John Moxley knows that this was not a good decision. Because after his match, and I didn't even want to watch AEW. Matter of fact, when it was live to live, I did not watch it. I watched it the next day, and I fell asleep on it. That's how drained I am of AEW, and that's how much I despised the decision of still having him as world champion. And I was like so upset that I almost forgot to say the reason why even Moxley know that it was a bad decision for him to retain the world title is because right after he won the match and the Young Bucks, the Young Yucks, had came out and they had like this little face off, he even looked kind of like defeated and like he just didn't want to be there. I mean, you just won a match, you should be happy, so hey, whatever. But that's your king, right? He is taking down and sinking this whole company and taking it with him. And it's selfish for him to just be like, oh no, I'm still going to be the world champion. For what? You're not doing anything. You're not moving any numbers. Like, there's a difference between being the draw and being aligned with the guy that draws. Moxley is the guy that is set up to the guy that draws.
You are not him. You are not him. No.
Moxley is the guy that is set up with the guy that actually draws and that actually want to go see. There's a difference with that. I hope you know that, Moxley. You're not the guy that draws. You're not him. The public opinion, and if you look in all the chat rooms and all the reports, nobody is here for this. I'm not the only one that's saying it. I'm not pulling it out my behind. Like, everybody is saying this. There's only a very small minimal of people that are on your side and actually think this garbage is freaking awesome. It's not. So you're only pleasing a small, and I mean a very small sector of people that actually think this is good. This is not. And I'm going to be on your neck. See, at first I was just going to be like, you know what? I think I'm going to cool off on it. But you know what? I changed my mind. Every time when you put on a bad match, every time when you sit up there and put on these lackluster promos that nobody wants to listen to, every time I'm on your ass, okay? I'm on it. Until you lose and you drop that championship, I'm on your ass. Like white on rice, okay? I'm on you, and I'm not getting off. Every time I see any segment of yours, every time I see your face and you carrying it, and then you're not even carrying the world title, man. What is this? I've never seen a wrestler be embarrassed of holding the world championship. Are you kidding me? Then get it up off you. What are you doing here? Like, this is why nobody cares about the world title now. Oh, you guys don't deserve to see the world. No, maybe what Swerve Strickland said to you was factual. You don't want to see yourself with that world championship because you long passed over the world championship picture. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's the real reason why you don't want to see yourself with that championship, because you can't see yourself with that championship because you know you don't deserve it. Maybe that's why. Maybe there's some truth to that. But you know what? Like I said before, I'm going to be right up on your ass, okay, Dean Ambrose? Excuse me, John Moxley. I'm on you. This is utter trash. This is BS. I don't care. Oh, well, don't watch it. Well, I am. And I can. And nobody's going to tell me not to. And if, like I said before, if I do not like something and I don't like the product, if it's garbage, I'm going to say something about it. Period. Y'all glaze. Y'all go ahead and go over there. And y'all go ahead and go over there on that channel on AEW. You glaze and you tell them how much you love this. This ain't the channel over here, okay? They not paying me. So. And do y'all remember when Stone Cold Steve Austin had Dean Ambrose on his Broken Skulls podcast, and Dean Ambrose conducted a lackluster ass interview with Stone Cold, and all he did was say and these long pauses, and I was like, oh my freaking goodness, like this interview was absolutely terrible. And I see why he does not do interviews like that. My whole thing is, if you're not going to be a good representation of the company, not just a great wrestler, but just a representative altogether, then why are you the world champion? You couldn't even tell Stone Cold Steve Austin what the WWE Championship means to you without you saying, And the reason why I'm making this part is to show why he's not a great world champion. And honestly, he never was. Like, he is a great wrestler. I will never take that away from him. But this current product of Jon Moxley is just not it. But hey, this whole Death Riders thing is just so thriving and is moving numbers, right? This is your guys' king? Okay. I'm going to try to play the interview, but hopefully they don't flag it. Ugh. But like I said, it ain't nothing really special.
As I sit here and look at that belt, I held that belt a few times, a different version of it, but the world champion. What does the WWE Championship mean to you on a personal level?
I think for me, it symbolizes that nobody, if you believe in yourself, nobody can screw with you. Don't let anybody tell you no. People don't accept negativity from anybody. A lot of people want to put their negative vibes on you nowadays, especially today. In today's society, a lot of people like to give their negative vibes. People are just, don't take any of that. You do what you want to do your own thing, and for me, it symbolizes, that for me.
If I want to crash out and tell them how I feel, I will. This is garbage. AEW, y'all need to get y'all stuff together. Y'all were on a great upward momentum, and then y'all crash it down because y'all want to give Moxley yet another lackluster retention of the World Championship. For what? He's not elevating anybody. Nobody came out looking any better. If anything, he is ruining the AEW World Championship picture scene. Nobody cares anymore. So even if Darby Allin come back and then climb Mount Everest, are you kidding me? Really? Huh? I don't even want to talk about that, man. And then he's not even a believable world champion or somebody that actually would take the world title. You mean to tell me out of all these people, Powerhouse Hobbs, Jay Switchblade, I ain't talking about no Orange Cassidy. Swerve Strickland, Edge. I don't want to see him with the world title, but he is a rival contender. Christian, you're going to have Darby Allin dethrone Jon Moxley? Really think about that. But I'm going to leave it right here. Comment down below. Who do you want to see dethrone Jon Moxley as the AEW World Champion? Or do you not even care anymore like you with it with me? But like I said, I don't care. I'm going to be right. I'm on that behind. I don't care. And I ain't getting up off it until he lose that World Championship. Or you feel like the Death Rider storyline is just doing A-okay. Comment down below, like, share, and subscribe. Help me grow the channel. Your love and support is definitely greatly appreciated. Peace. TJ, I'm out.
Diplomacy has failed. Today, I choose war.
Always, you're so